So guys, welcome back to another video of the Starbase update. Today we're gonna talk about the update. Yes, this is a cumulative update series because after the 2 weeks since we talked about the last Starbase update and uploaded on 28 October. After that, what exactly has happened inside the Starbase, and we'll see the progress has been made yet for the Starship Flight 12 version 3, the ship and the booster. The both are in a development, so we will see them, what exactly happened with them, their progress and stacking update. So let's see entire thing without wasting our time. So the first thing we had to see from the first week of the entire month on 1 November, the Starbase and the entire crew has shifted the progress onto the pad 1 for the deconstruction and dismantling process. So they start to the grinding the entire the BQD cover and the several the pipe and the hoses systems into the orbital launch mount. That wasn't actually visible from outside, but they actually were working on them to dismantle them the one by one. That wasn't actually safe for dismantle. It was likely fully demolition. So they're going to cut the every pipe and everything, hoses and cryo hoses, feed lines, everything, power units, everything. So the clamps already has been removed, or a lot of thing has been removed, but the PQD hood cover was removed afterward in the first week, and then we moved into the production side where the Star Factory to the Megaway 2, the transportation was occurred. That transportation included the the F sections of the ship 39 is actually was moved into the Megaway 2 for the final stacking, and also the transfer tube was seen stacked up with the common dome of the ship 39, which is the greatest milestone we ever seen. And the last the F section was remained, but before that remain, the ship 37 was mounted onto the central work stand in the Megaway 2. So we can see the ship 37 with the full-fledged the TPS stalls. It was installed a lot of things, and the F sections is only one section remaining that will be come back once again, right? And afterward we saw the amazing thing and little bit tragic, because the booster 17, which have been sitting at the rocket garden since I think the flight 10 or the 9 or even 10, that the booster 17, it's the upper interstage cap has been removed, and possibly they moved the booster 17 into the Megaway 1. I don't know why they moved into because it's clearly indicating the scrapping progress. The booster 17 is going to be scrapped because we don't need this, and because already we have demolished the first pad. So how we can mount the booster 17, right? There's no any extension adapters we have, so it possibly there's no purpose for the booster 17 to stay keep up him at the Starbase. So sorry, booster 17 has been scrapped, I think, but we don't know. We have no confirmation. We're exactly going into the Megaway 1. So afterward, the Gigabay construction is actually going very well, because a lot of the concrete trucks has aligned, and they were actually pouring the concrete onto the baseline of the entire Gigabay floor. And yes, the crane has been raised. A lot of cranes, almost the 4 cranes has been raised at the production side, the Gigabay construction side, for the final making out. Hopefully they will make the Gigabay very quickly, end of the entire 2025. And afterward we saw a lot of things, not including that one, but on to the chopstick. The chopstick is the alignment pin has been removed from the pad A, not for the pad 2, but from the pad A. The alignment pin was removed, and that was actually very good. Very sign that they're actually not gonna keep that chopstick for the next update, because it's necessary to remove all the hardware remaining, even the chopstick itself, to replace with the upgraded chopstick, and which is very good thing. Hopefully we'll see this upgrade gonna take up So yeah, there is gonna be happen that actually happen in this the first week. And the second week we have entered the second week that with a lot of things, including the aggressive demolition of the pad 1. Yes, I'm not kidding, because the pad 1 demolition was taken into a serious level that all of those the deck panels was dismantled. They dismantled, and they actually dismantled in a very not mannerism way, but they actually dismantled. Then entire ring was likely the cut off into the half, and entire the deck was removed, entire piping, entire system was removed. All thing has been demolished on the upper part of the entire launch mount. Only the legs are remaining, right? And after that, we saw the something was happening out of the Starbase. At the pad 39A, beside it, they're actually rebuilding the launch mount. The upgraded launch mount is equivalent to our pad 2. That the launch mount was transported the first time to the our Kennedy Space Center launch tower and the Starship pad, right? So this was really good milestone. We actually ramping up the whole progress simultaneously, which is really good to see. And that pad already has been lifted off from the static position on the ground and installed onto the the flame trench or the Cape Canaveral. So that's the actually big milestone. Hopefully we will see some action later after the upgradation completed. So yes, they come back to our Starbase, and we got a lot of things to see in the second week of the entire Starbase update. That the second week was the aggressive for the pad 1 merely, because firmly we actually tried a lot of things, including the demolish the whole deck and remove the carolines. Everything was removed. The one leg was fallen down. Pad 1 farewell is complete destruction of the pad 1 orbital launch mount. You served a lot for us, guys. Pad 1 orbital launch mount, and let's see the like previous week of the entire Starbase, where we've seen a lot of things, including this week also, that the lot of thing has occurred. Only the few things are remaining to be occurred. That is the new crowd test stand for the actual the new version 3 has been transported to the Mega Bay and production side, which is very good sign for us. And then the booster transport stand also, like testing stand, also transported to the our production side, which is a good sign. That booster 18 we're gonna do the testing around at the Messy Outpost, and the ship 38 also gonna do this. But the ship 38 recently got up is the final aft section. The skirt section is the engine skirt section, where the engines will apply. So after that, the manifold and the flanges has applied onto the from the transfer tube. The actually installed the last section. Means by this time the ship 39 is fully stacked up completely, and amazing progress. And later we will see that the test tank 18, I think there's like test tank ship 38.1 or 38.1, I don't know the serial number of the test tank, but it was moved from the Mega Bay 1 so the Mega Bay 2 to the Star Factory for the testing. I guess it's gonna do the testing some at the Messy Outpost, but Messy Outpost already booked by the 18.1, the integrated hot stage the test tank, and which is very good signal. They actually keep that up there. So yes, after that we saw a lot of things, including the last thing that is really the shocking, that the like only two legs of the entire launch mount was demolished. It fell apart and on the ground, and yes, that exactly happened. And yes, and along that after the star out of the Starbase update, The congratulations for the Zed Exactman. You got the uh, elected for the actual administration uh, nomination, so which is very good. He re-nominated by the voters, the President Trump, and which is really amazing thing. He did a good job first time, but the senator did not address that good job. But currently, we actually re-nominated him into the our progression. So bye guys. Hopefully, you will make it. The NASA will be very good, and I will make it as soon as possible after the 2 weeks also. So a lot of thing has been completed as a Starbase, but this was the brief update, right? Because you should not expect that I will go to do the very deep update. So we'll see next week what exactly happened, right? And so bye.
Joshy on the screen every Friday like a dream. Starbase news he brings to life. Loves his pony, ain't that right? Billy speaks the English clear, but he's trying, never fear. Updates rolling from his lips. Starbase knowledge just a glimpse. God's here to break it down every week without a foul. Slaying news and love and cheese with its updates life's a breeze. Watch him stumble, watch him strive, still he's buzzing and alive. Penny-powered Starbase king, God makes the cosmos sing. God's here to break it down every week without a frown.